It's Iowa 49, the Philippine National Team 33. And Mac, we've talked about the newcomers and their impact, and certainly they come from very successful programs.
And that's part of why Coach Davis is happy with this group. You look at Antonio Ramos, the state champion, Duez Henderson, the state champion, Rangen Thompson, runner-up in Illinois, and Jacob Jackson and JP Jason Price, 29-5 at Marshalltown Junior College.
So these guys come from winning programs with great expectations as they enter their college careers.
Now Iowa looking at the zone. And this is a tough slide for freshmen and the junior college players to learn. It's very difficult how you have to see where the ball is and be able to slide to the open man. And there's certain team rules you've got to know, and it's difficult for a while to pick it up. And right there, though, 3-second call.
Saw Tim Cohn on the bench for the Philippines. He's a native of this country, went to school here, but has been in the Philippines for the better part of his life. And it's really a prestigious thing for him to be able to coach this national team from the Philippines. Their country very excited about basketball.
What's their national game?
This is right, absolutely. Not soccer, not baseball, not football, but basketball is the national game. Rucker on the turnaround with a miss, range with a rebound. And it is out of bounds off the Hawkeyes. You mentioned earlier, this is a collection of pros from the Philippines. And these guys well-paid professionals. That's all they do. They're pro basketball players.
Guy Rucker gets low right on the block area where he wants it. Little fake turnaround. Man doesn't have any pressure on him. Able to get the shot off. Like I say, got to get him down.
So the Hawkeyes against a veteran unit of guys who played a lot of basketball and are acquitting themselves quite well. Duremdis on the miss. He was hot in the first half for the Philippines. Rucker scores, count it. And he will go to the free throw line. 8 points for Guy Rucker.
Again, you'll hear me use the term a double assist. And it was Oliver giving up to Luersman. And then, as you'll see, Oliver drive it through people. The little give to Luersman. Luersman bounces along the baseline, knowing Guy Rucker is to go to the block to receive it. And Guy praying now to make the free throw.
Guy Rucker, as a freshman, averaged 10 points and 6 rebounds, dipped to 7 points and 3 rebounds last season. By his own admission, came in out of shape, overweight. But he's really worked hard during the offseason, Mac, and ready to make a bigger contribution in his junior year.
People here at Carver Hawkeye Arena said, when you come into the gym, don't be surprised if you see Guy Rucker running the steps at all hours, and he has worked hard to get himself back in shape.
Well, today should be a confidence builder for him as he hits his 9th point of this game, and Iowa has their biggest lead of 19 points.
And this is a surprise to me, Larry. I did not think it would be this kind of point spread. You can tell the Philippine team is well coached. They just have not hit shots. And now, as I say it,
Alan Kaidik does. He's a real veteran, a 35-year-old, the oldest player on the Philippine national team. 35, Mac, he's almost older than you.
Almost.
Almost.
Or twice. I don't know.
Jason Bauer has checked into the Iowa lineup, wearing number 3.
It depends if I have a beard or not.
See, the TV audience didn't get to experience the gray beard of Mac McCausland, did they?
No, when I went to England, I forgot to take the converter to make it my shaver into 110 from 220, and I wasn't going to spend the money for a second converter, so it became kind of the Grizzly Adams look.
I think the consensus is you're better clean shaven.
Thank you very much.
Patrimonio tries to get around Bauer. Bauer called for the foul, and that will be his first. The Hawkeyes have committed only 6 fouls in the entire game.
A lot of that is the man-to-man defense. Like I say, Iowa's really done a good job of switching, really being in position, working hard. And they've got balance, again, where they can get a lot of different players in there fresh to play man-to-man.
Duremdis pulls up to take the 3.
Nice movement by the Philippine team. And again, wide open player on the baseline, Eddie Bauer.
And with the foul is Alan Kaidik. That will be his first foul. And in the half, the Philippine national team called for their 3rd. The Hawkeyes also have 3.
Getting the ball down quickly, Luersman to Bauer on the right wing. Jason going in. Lost the neck.
Oliver gets the pick from Bauer, goes in deep, and is fouled on the way through.
Oh, no, they're going to call him for a charge?
As they are. Offensive foul, Dean Oliver.
Well, sometimes things are shown at a different angle, and officials see different things.
And Dean drawing his first foul. Fourth against the Hawks in the half. And after trailing by 19, the Philippine national team now back to within 13 at the 13-minute mark.
Bauer got sealed that time, and opportunity to score.
Matrimonio now 5 points in the second half, and the Philippine Nationals back within 11.
Well, I said I was surprised when it was up to that near 20-point lead. And now, game is getting closer as the Philippines have scored their last 4 possessions in a row.
Not only is this a good Philippine team, they are really taking this one serious. They've compiled this team getting ready for the Asian Games, which should be held in Bangkok in December, and that is something that the entire country gets very much involved in. So they really want to make a good showing on this 8-game U.S. tour.
Hawkeyes, good movement at the offensive end.
Good look inside to range. He tries to tip in his own shot, and the Philippines have a chance to cut the margin to single digits. Kaidic, now Arpamientos with the ball. Really an outstanding point guard. Kaidic over Oliver. Bullseye, and count it, and he is fouled.
And they're cutting deeper into the Iowa lead right now. Kent McCausland calling people together out there. And Guy Rucker talking a little bit about settling down, making sure we're patient at both ends. Oliver flashes across. Say he caught the wrist.
His second foul, and so 35-year-old Alan Kaidic, a 12th-year pro in the Philippine Basketball Association, has made an impact now in the last couple of minutes. He's got 5, and the margin is down to 8. It was 19 a moment ago.
The Guy Rucker was wide open. And that's going to go down. And Kent McCausland missed him. Goes out and apologizes, saying, next time, big guy.
Rucker now with 11 points.
Wide open. See how wide open? I mean, nobody's there. He had time to take telephone numbers, addresses, write his pen pals.
And Guy Rucker, an encouraging exhibition performance against the Philippines.
I mean, think if he would have made 2 or 3 of those early shots, been a superb numbers game for Guy Rucker, but his movement, I mean, he is excited about playing the game again.
Arpamientos is banged by range, and range with his first foul. Next Sunday, we'll do it one more time, one more exhibition game, that against Marathon Oil. Same tip-off as this one, 3:05, and then it's into action following that in the conference, rather in the non-conference season. The Hawkeyes have the lead of 11, and we'll be right back.